All right, folks. Today we are going to do an oil change on the Ram 1500. Let's get to it. What we need is 7 quarts of 5W20 synthetic oil. You need gloves, obviously you need the oil filter, Mopar, and tools. One, to take this skid plate out because it's going to be leaking all over it, and then of course the drain plug, and some gloves, and something to capture the oil. But before we do that, what I like to do for all my oil changes, I like to flush the engine. This prevents from grime and dirt, to stick to all the parts, moving parts inside the engine. So this is what we're going to do first, all right? So let's get to it. All right, folks, let's go ahead and put the engine flush fluid in the engine, and then let's start it for 10-15 minutes and then just drain it. All right, so let me go ahead and just put it in there. All right, folks, now that the engine flush is in the engine, I'm going to start it up for about 10-15 minutes, let it idle for 10-15 minutes, and then just drain the oil, and let's see how dirty it comes out. All right, let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the skid plate out, and the reason why is because there's going to be dripping oil all over it, so might as well take it out. And with that, it's going to be 4 bolts, 5/8 volts. Just take it out, and then let's go ahead and drain the oil. All right, so this is the skid plate that I was referring to. It's only 4 bolts. I'm going to take this out. And the reason why is because once you try to take the oil filter, once I take the oil filter out, it's going to be leaking all over the place. It's going to leak in here. So might as well, let's take it out. It makes it easier to clean everything. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. 4 bolts. 3/8. Let's go ahead and take it out. Yeah, if I have my friend over here, he could hold the plate, but obviously he's not here. So now let's get to the oil pan and drain the oil. All right, folks, here's the oil pan. The drain plug. Let's go ahead and unloosen the drain plug. Let's see how tight the dealership got it. Oh, wow. That was pretty tight, actually. It's definitely not 25 foot-pounds of pressure, that's for sure. Wow, it's pretty dirty, isn't it? So we are going to let it drip till a few drops come out, and then I just put the plug back in, clean it up, put it back in, and tighten it. The oil already drained. It drained all out. So one of the things you need to do is inspect the plug to see, because typically these plugs that have a magnet, to see if it has any dirt or anything, any metal. And actually looks, you guys can see it looks pretty clean. Clean the gasket before you put it in, or replace it. I might even decide to replace it. Well, no, actually it doesn't look that bad. So clean it all up, put it back together, 25 foot-pounds of pressure, and let's go ahead and now try to take the oil filter out. So make sure you clean the surface around the oil plug before you put the plug in, so you don't have any leakage. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now, trying to clean that as much as possible. I already cleaned the plug. Now I'm gonna put the plug in. I just tighten it just a bit so it doesn't leak, but I need to torque it to 25 foot-pounds of pressure. All right, folks, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try to stick a bag under the oil filter as I turn it, and hopefully it won't drip that much. See, this is the reason why we need to take the skid plate, because otherwise you won't be able to see anything, and it's gonna fall on top of the skid plate. So you need to, if you have a skid plate, you need to take it out. All right, folks, I went ahead and took the oil filter out. I'm gonna put the new one in. Before you put the new one in, just put a little bit of oil around the rim, around the rubber rim, so that doesn't dry out and you don't have leakage. So I'm gonna do that right now and just put it back in, and let's get to it. This is the oil that it came out of the Ram 1500, and if you take a look at it, it's actually pretty dark, and the reason why is because of the engine flush. It probably had a lot of grime inside the engine, and when you do that, the oil comes out much darker than it should be. This oil doesn't have more than 3,000 miles, so it shouldn't be that dark for 3,000 miles, especially synthetic oil. This is what made it darker, so it actually did its job in cleaning up the inside of the engine. Take a quick look at it and see how dark it is for 3,000 miles. All right, folks, I went ahead and put the skid plate in. I tightened the oil filter and torque the plug, the oil plug. Now we are ready for the oil. All right, folks, it looks like it took all the 7 quarts as recommended. This was a quick video on how to change the oil in the Ram 1500. Please like and subscribe till next video.